I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. If that's the deal, I was born to ride. Out of Tampa to Miami, Daytona, Tallahassee, from the East Coast to the West Side, here in Florida, we were born to ride. I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. If that's the deal, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor. Thanks for tuning in. This week we're off to tropical Lakeland, Florida to celebrate the 80th birthday of a true legend in the motorcycle industry, Mr. Don Huffman. Mr. Huffman has always been a champion, from his early days as a first-class motorcycle racer to his current success as the founder of the premier Harley-Davidson dealership, Harley-Davidson of Lakeland. Many generations of bikers have relied on this great dealership's reputation as a real example of what being an owner of a Harley-Davidson is all about: trust, permanence, service, and most of all, a truly friendly attitude that treats you as family. Thousands of riders clogged every available parking place and then some to join in the celebration, and one lucky winner won a Harley-Davidson 883 Sportster. And then we joined Dale Walksler from the Wheels Through Time Museum in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, where we get a good look at two rare 1928 and 1939 Indian hill climbing motorcycles. You've never seen anything like it. So stay tuned. All this and much, much more is coming up right now, right here, only on Born to Ride.
Hi, this is Evil Knievel, and you're watching Born to Ride.
Happy birthday, Mr. Huffman.
Oh, Donnie. Happy birthday, Don. Happy 80th, man. Happy birthday, Don. Happy 80th. Happy birthday, Don.
I hope I can look as good as Don Huffman does when I'm 80 years old.
Happy birthday, Don.
Happy birthday, Don. Have many, many more. Hey.
Happy birthday, Don.
Happy birthday, Don. Anybody still riding 80 years old is great.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. Born to Ride. Happy birthday. Give him hell, buddy. Right on. Live action.
Happy birthday, Don.
Don, happy birthday, man. What a party you're throwing.
Thank you. What a party, huh?
I'm telling you, and you're giving away something today.
Great. Giving away a new Sportster. We're giving away some T-shirts. And I don't know what all we're giving away. Lots of gifts up there on drawing. You got to register for the new Sportster before 3 o'clock. And only 500 can register.
And then you got this parade coming. Are these the new bikes you're going to showcase?
We're going to ride the 2013s out right now and show them to the public, line them up out there. Also, we got an antique bike show going. I've got about 14 or 15 antique bikes registered. We will be giving trophies out around 3 o'clock to those guys. Got different classes for American bikes, old bikes, new bikes, European bikes, Japanese bikes, just whatever you got. We're not going to be partial. Just bring your old bike out and show it. Let people look at it.
All right, now you're looking pretty good for 80, and you're still riding all over the place.
Oh yeah, ride every day. Whenever I can, get a chance, ride to work at least. The weather's decent. Okay, this is my great grandson, Jacob Lambert, and he's my main man. He helps me do a lot of things with the bikes, and then we do things with him like go to the ball games and things like that. Fishing,
right.
He likes to fish.
All right, what do you think, Jacob? Pretty good day today, huh?
Yeah, pretty good.
What do you think of being here with your pop here, great-grandpop, and celebrating his birthday with all these people?
It's pretty cool.
Who's gonna win it?
I am.
What? What is that?
Win it.
You're gonna win it?
Yes, I'm gonna win it.
Feeling lucky?
I'm gonna win it.
Who's feeling lucky today?
Feel lucky?
Huh?
Yeah.
You gonna win it?
Hell yeah.
Who's gonna win it?
gonna win it.
Yeah,
What?
right here. Jackie and Gil Cortez
Where are you guys from?
from Orlando.
All right, came out from Orlando.
I'm winning it. It's my bike.
What's that? I couldn't hear you. What?
Add to my collection.
That's $1 million smile right there. That's a winning smile. And Russ, you know that's a winning smile today because what is happening today?
Today is Don Huffman's 80th birthday, and he was kind enough to share a brand new 2012 Harley-Davidson Sportster with our winner today, Sam from Winter Garden, Florida. He had the winning ticket in the drawing today.
Mr. Don Huffman from Lakeland Harley-Davidson. You know, this is a little bit crazy. When it's your birthday, you're supposed to get the presents.
Get a present. Well, mine's coming. I've got some good leads, some promises.
But you said, hey, what the heck? It's my 80th birthday.
That's right.
You only live once, right?
Don't have but one of those, and I'm happy to give away a new Sportster and all the other things we gave away today, wings, all kinds of gifts and merchandise, and just everything we could think to give away. T-shirts, oh, don't forget the T-shirts. Everybody got a free T-shirt that entered the bike into the antique bike show. We had some 20 antique bikes that entered in there, and some very beautiful motorcycles. Made me very jealous. I love some of those old bikes. 1934 VL and a 1926 JD and 42 military bike, and just lots and lots of great motorcycles.
Well, you didn't have just like a handful of people out here celebrating today and telling you happy birthday. You probably had about 2,000 people out here today.
Probably, I don't know. We had a limit of 500 sign up for the motorcycle, and I don't think it took us long to reach that. A lot of people just milling around and enjoying the day. Nice day, beautiful weather, and I had a great time.
You've been really good to this community, and I thought it was very awesome that people came out today and showed their support to wish you a happy 80th birthday. And Russ, they had a really nice party going out here today, a band, the music, everybody, the Winghouse girls were here.
The Winghouse girls were here. We had some samples from Bernie Little Distributor today for the shock top. And I think Don's being a little humble over there because he's been in it over 40 years at Lakeland Harley-Davidson. He has his own museum out back with his own antiques that I was personally jealous of. This is a great place. We had a wonderful event today. And like I said to the people before, when you own a Harley-Davidson, that's a commitment. It's kind of a family member. And Lakeland Harley-Davidson is a great place to come down and get your service, buy a new bike, find out about your new stuff, your motor clothes, everything. They have it all here. This is a fabulous dealership, and we had a really great event down here, Born to Ride TV and Lakeland Harley-Davidson. Happy birthday, Don.
Thank you.
And Bill Monstioka from Lakeland Harley-Davidson, today was a great event. Your staff really, they enjoyed themselves today.
We all enjoyed ourselves. I think we're just really excited to be able to celebrate John's 80th birthday. He rides every day. 75th or the 105th anniversary party. He rode to Milwaukee on a Buell, there and back in 2 days each way, I think, and wore it in the rain, wore a couple of our employees were out in their dressers. So we hope to see him do that for about 80 more. So I'm proud to be a partner with Don, and we just really enjoyed the event. I'm excited for this guy. Not only did he win once, he won twice, because as everybody that was standing here saw, we were counting down the last 10 seconds before we were going to have to draw somebody else, because we couldn't give the prize away unless you were present to win.
Sammy, they were calling your name several times. I mean, what did your friends have to do? Just give you a good swift kick?
I think I was just in shock. I just didn't realize that you guys were calling my name. I was just standing there. I was like, that's my name. I was like, so I was surprised, really surprised.
What's it feel like to be a big winner today here?
It's great. It's like it's never happened to me yet. It's the first time. It's it's just surprising. It's still in shock. I don't know. I guess maybe later tonight when I'm laying in bed, I'll think about it even more. It's like it's just something that just doesn't happen to me. It's just.
Well, here's a pinch to take home with you, just in case you need to remind yourself. And Don, once again, we can't say enough. Happy birthday! What a great day today! What a great sport you are, and you're just your audience, your community. They all love you. Just happy birthday!
Well, I am really proud to see all the folks here today, and a lot of people I hadn't seen in a long time, guys I used to race with and years ago and all that, and they all showed up, and I just couldn't quit talking to everybody.
Well, we'll let you take a break and take a little rest because we know it's been a long day for you, but thank you for inviting us. Congratulations one more time. Sammy, let me hear you say, ah!
Ah! I'm happy. Great.
Winner, 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 winner. We'll be back with more Born to Ride and Harley Davidson of Lakeland.
Dale Walksler here from the Wheels Through Time Museum. Of course, we're here to talk about rare Indian hill climbers today. And of course, I could spend hours talking about these two motorcycles, but we only have a few minutes. These bikes are actually layered in history. 1928 Indian hill climber, 1939 Indian hill climber. What an incredibly rare bike this is. A611 Indian Altoona 61 cubic inch alcohol burning hill climber in completely original condition. Some great features. The Altoona side valve motor, certainly the front forks, hill climb style handlebars, 2 kill buttons, little reminder on the steering dampener to add fuel. And of course they used alcohol in these, so it really wasn't regular gasoline. The engine itself is a real piece of beauty. Ball bearing crankshaft, ball bearing cams, polished crank, polished flywheels, and the bike is absolutely purpose built for hill climbing. This chassis, the frame, certainly probably less than 6 or 8 of these ever built. Some of them had the 80 cubic inch motor. This one is 1,000 cc, therefore the serial number A611, alcohol, 61 cubic inch, serial number 1. You know, here's what we know about the history of this machine. It was sold new to Guy Urquhart in 1928. It was actually raced all the way to 1948. There's an interesting picture on the cover of the Motorcyclist magazine, 1948, of Floyd Emdy actually crashing this bike. Interestingly, there's actually 2 photos of the same crash from different angles. And of course, Floyd was a Daytona road race winner in, I think, 1948 also. Took a little chance at hill climbing, crashed this motorcycle, and didn't tear it up too bad. You know, recently I had the opportunity to have this engine apart, and what a beautiful piece of work it is on the inside. Polished crankshaft, bronze cam cover, bronze intake manifold, really one of the coolest things when I peel this motor down is the gear that drives the cam. It's called the pinion gear. Actually had Altoona stamped on it. The name Altoona came from the famous board track in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and this type of engine Jim Davis rode actually over 120 miles an hour on the 2-mile track in Altoona, Pennsylvania in the board track era. Subsequently, they dubbed the same hill climb motor the Altoona motor, or the Altoona Hill Climber. You know, a lot of folks that come to Wheels Through Time and look at the hill climb hill don't really understand what these bikes are. Of course, a short explanation, a few of the pictures always tell, but they always wonder about the chains. And of course, the chains on the rear of a hill climber made for digging that dirt, climbing those hills. And chains were used from the earliest days of hill climbing. They still use them today. You know, over the years, classes in hill climbing have changed, and of course, in the early days, the 1928 Guy Urquhart bike was a Class A bike. That means it was built by the factory and raced by a professional rider. Jumping fast forward to this motorcycle, which is a 1939 B Scout, that's the B-class hill climbing. It was a little less stringent than the A-class. Almost anybody could run Class B. Of course, to have a factory hill climbing bike such as this was quite a privilege. Only 18 of these bikes ever built. And this particular bike, raced out of Guy Urquhart's shop, also in San Diego, has an interesting history. Mouse Molitek raced this motorcycle quite successfully for a very short period of time. I think he only ran for 2 seasons. And the bike is in incredibly great condition, which tells me one thing. Mouse was probably a great rider because he didn't flip this bike, tear it up, bend the handlebars, mash the back fender. I did notice one scratch on the back fender, but the bike is in incredible original condition. Original tires, 45 cubic inch Scout motors, serial numbered as a factory hill climber, and throughout, this motorcycle is just as good as any hill climbing bike as I've ever seen. You know, FCI 18, that's this motorcycle, recently found its way to Wheels Through Time, and the previous owner is a good friend of mine, and he had actually taken this bike out on the Antique Motorcycle Club America circuit, had it judged to really prove its provenance. I think our friend Robin Markey, who's probably the premier, really the expert in Indian history, I think he gave this bike high marks, 98 points out of 100. And the bike's in original condition, so certainly not a restored bike, still received high marks, a real testimony to this motorcycle, which is really one of the best surviving hill climbers in America. You know, when I found the Guy Urquhart A61 bike, this helmet came with it, so did the box, and of course the box, incredibly rare. It's got Indian decals all over it, Guy Urquhart's little sticker, and what was in this box? Bits and pieces and spare parts and sprockets and carburetors and all the stuff you take to your track. Along with that came the trumpet, equally marked, Indian decals on it everywhere, and I can only assume this trumpet was actually used for announcing races at the hill climb. Another great story here at the Time Machine, 2 rare Indian hill climbers, both in original running condition, both of the same provenance, and it's really a pleasure to bring them to you. Hope you enjoy them.
So who do you have here?
Bill Walsh.
I know, but who are you with, Bill?
My dad and my son.
That's little Bill, right?
Yeah.
Is that big Bill?
I'm the old Bill.
All right, what do you think of being here today with your son and your grandpa?
Great. Couldn't ask for better. Been Harleys all the way down through the family for years.
Oh, that's cool.
Matter of fact, I was just pointing one out there. 48 was my first Harley Davidson.
Wow. What do you think of
many moons ago?
And what do you think of a guy like Don Huffman, 80 years old, still riding and having a great party, giving a bike away today?
He's a nice guy. Great guy. His partner, Bill, is a good guy, too. Yeah, great.
What you wearing there?
Born to Ride shirt.
All right. How do you like it?
It's awesome.
On every Sunday night.
So, Bill, what do you think? You're here with your son riding today? Well, you get to ride with your dad, too, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we both bought Heritage Softails together. Come down here, buy a couple parts, and we both left with Heritage Softails. So, and now I'm hopefully going to be getting him into a bike soon.
That's awesome.
So, from the Walsh family, you're watching Born to Ride.